Good evening, everybody, and welcome to your glorious Hump Day Wednesday Turning Point for Wednesday, August the 17th, 2022, and episode 3, number 320. 320. And in this one, we'll be learning about spiritual dress, beginning with Colossians 3, 12 through 13. Our recommended reading is Ephesians 4:32. Our turning point is from an unknown source, and then our Bible reading is Jeremiah 44, 45, and 46. So if you're excited about this one, smash the like button and pray for a good turnout tonight in the Bible Club tonight. So as this video is going live, I'll be at the church doing whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing. So I pray we have a good turnout, and kids will learn something. Come back next week and learn some more. but if you're excited about this one, smash the like button. Comment how was your day today. Like normal. Subscribe if you do, turn on notifications, share the video and channel with your family and friends, and help me reach that 100 subscriber mark by first day of fall, which is about 3.5 weeks away. So let's get on the ball, people, and get the ball moving, or get that number growing. And if you'll do that for me, I will greatly appreciate each and every one that helps me get there. Sorry, why my nose wants to stop up when I start trying to talk. I put some medicine in there to open it up, but now it just wants to. I hate that. So every time I come to do record, it does this. It was clear just before I come out here to start recording, and then by the time I get ready to start recording, it's like, so I go open my nose, come back, and it's still. But spiritual dress, Colossians 3, 12 and 13. Therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, put on tender mercies, kindness, humility, meekness, long-suffering, bearing with one another, and forgiving one another. So in the first century, getting dressed was a bit simpler for the average person than it is for us today. The Apostle Paul likely wore a knee-length tunic, perhaps a kind of undergarment, a robe or cloak, and sandals for his feet. No socks. And maybe a belt around his waist. Still, the small number of items was enough to stimulate his thinking when it came to describing a Christian's spiritual wardrobe. So in Colossians 3, 12 through 14, Paul described at least 8 different articles of spiritual clothing that the Christian should put on daily. Tender mercies, or compassion, kindness, humility, meekness, long-suffering, patience, forgiveness, and love, which is the bond of perfection, that which ties the others together in unity. So before we go any further, let's turn in our Bibles to Ephesians 4:32. See what that says before I go any further. Turn right to it. Look at that. And be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God in Christ forgave you. So remember that. Whoops. Wrong side. So in a world where many people strive to be fashion forward, imagine the impact of a person dressed in Paul's 8 spiritual qualities. Which would change the world more? Being dressed in the latest fashions, or being dressed in the likeness of Christ? The latter. So as you get dressed each morning, imagine putting on love and the other traits Paul mentions. And being dressed in Christ's likeness will set you apart in the world. And I do that every day. Let's see. I'm very tender-hearted, tender mercy kind of person. Kindness, I'm always showing kindness. Humility, I don't know about that one. Meekness, I'm very meek. Long-suffering, bearing with one another, and forgiving one another. I bear with one another. I forgive people. I forgive some people their crazy ideas and stuff that they do and how they do things. Like, don't do that around me. Go do it where I don't see you. I mock some people, but I just forgive them. They want to be that stupid, let them be that stupid. It's like you can't stop them. But so our unknown source says to be much like Christ. To be much like Christ, be much with Christ. So to be like Christ, you have to be. To be more like Christ, you got to be more with Christ. More or less. So that's all I have for today. Coming up tomorrow, I usually do this. I'll run through all three of them. Tomorrow is the first one, episode 815, part 1. We're going to be talking about I Charge You from 1 Timothy 1:5, compiled by John D. Morse. 815, part 2, we're going to be learning about a compassionate father from Marvin Williams, derived from Psalm 103, 13 through 18. And tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about discussing about sin. Who, me? In your terrific, your blessed, thankful Thursday, August the 18th, 2022, episode 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Starting with 1 John 1:8, which we'll be reading in the recommended reading, 1 John 1, 5 through 10. Our turning point is from Scott Kedersha. 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 I guess that sounds right. So, and then the Bible reading is Jeremiah 40 and 48. On Friday we read Jeremiah 49, and then on Sunday with the weekend video, we'll be finishing up on the weekend reading Jeremiah 50, 51, and 52. So that's going to be a hard one to split. 3 chapters. Might read one chapter and half of 51, and then read the other half of 51 and then 52 on Sunday. So, but we'll finish up Jeremiah on the weekend and start on the Book of Lamentations. So we're finally going to be done with Jeremiah. So, but stay tuned for those. I'll get to those in just a few minutes, but you'll see that all 3 of those tomorrow. So with that said, I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe and all you say and do in 2022 and beyond. And until tomorrow, peace out, everybody. So long. Farewell. Remember to pray for a good turnout at the Awana Club tonight, the Bible Club, tonight at my church. And if any other churches have the Awana Clubs, let them have a good turnout for their Bible Club tonight. So, but until tomorrow, God bless everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.